I started my consulting firm called the Movement way back in 2015 when I was also still performing and directing a different dance company. And I was building both simultaneously and getting experience in the consulting world, working with nonprofits and for profits and all the people in all the places. And had the great fortune of a 10-year contract with the Geico Corporation that really taught me everything about how to work with completely different types of people, different age groups, different levels of experience, all in the same room, working towards a similar goal
Mm.
under very tight time pressure. And that's really similar to building a performing arts show. And so I realized, oh, my skills as a performing artist and a creative person absolutely translate to the goals and needs of business and community groups. And that's how it started. And it's just been on an upward trajectory since then. I wish I could say in a linear way, but we
It
all know
never
that's not
is.
life. That's not
That
life.
is such BS in this world. There's nothing linear, especially how women build business.
Looking back, I wouldn't have it any other way. And looking forward, I hope it's more interesting than a straight line. So,
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I just want to kind of touch upon what you just said, that your skills have been transferable. Like so many times we think that the skill set that we learn in a corporate job or the skill set that we learn as a parent even doesn't necessarily
mhm,
translate to the world of business, but it really does. It's all about relationships at the end of the day. Would you agree?
absolutely. It's about relationships. It's about being able to be your most authentic self in any space in your day and in your life. And that's really the sweet spot that the joy has brought in my life, focusing on joy and focusing on um, building it as a discipline. And for me, joy is the result of an audaciously and radical, responsible life.
I
And
love
it
that.
sounds really unsexy, though.
No, it sounds just honestly,
But it's true.
but
It,
what's crazy, Kelly, is that when I hear that as a woman, I want that in my life.
yes. And it
Right?
doesn't
Like,
mean boring, it means choiceful.
yeah.
That actively choosing every day, actively choosing who I'm engaging with, actively choosing where I'm putting my energy, actively choosing what kind of parent I want to be today, what kind of wife I want to be, which client am I focusing my attention on so that they can have all of me. And the other side of that is that means I have to get really good at saying no
Mm.
and be confident with it. And also know is my yes. I heard this the other day, an orgasmic yes, an audacious yes, a full-bodied yes. And so my work centers on just that bringing your whole self into all of your thinking and all of your decisions and not leaving the body behind. But filling that space where mind and body need to connect. And I find when they're not connected, there's suffering and anxiety.